Now, a visual artist is a maker of visual art working with acrylic paints, which includes watercolors, acrylics, or oil paint. Now, while most paintings can bring an imagination into life, the beauties and the stories they tell.
Well, Africa is blessed with talented visual artists, and today on the show, we are privileged to have not just one, but two visual artists in this studio this morning. Now, we've got Arinola Olowoporoku this morning with us in the studio. Well, Arin, good morning to you. Welcome to Breakfast Central.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Arinola. We also have, in addition to Arinola, we have Deborah Adeniyi in the studio as well. Good morning, Deborah.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for having me.
All right. Morning, ladies. Visual artist. All right. I'll start with you, Ari. What is the difference between a visual artist and a visual artist? An artist and a visual artist. What's the difference, basically?
Okay, so a visual artist is just more specific. They're both artists, but like, an artist can be like performative, an artist can be like sound or like musical artists. We have like many different types of artists. It depends on the medium that they use, but like a visual artist focuses on, visual communications using things you can see. That's like the easiest way I can put it. Basically using things you can see to illustrate their art.
All right, now that's what Arinola has told us her own perspective. Deborah, would like to also hear from you the difference.
I think just basically what Arin said. A visual artist is an artist by way of using things that you can see to sort of like communicate art. Obviously, we have like different types of art, like musicians, performative, actors. They're all artists in their own right, but a visual artist sort of like uses a specific medium to showcase that, that type of art.
All right, Deborah, now I want to also push this to you first. How has the continent, our continent, Africa, how has the continent helped in improving your creativity while at work, Debbie?
That's actually a very good question. So at the moment, obviously I'm working on an exhibition and I'm painting some fresh new paintings for this exhibition. And because I'm painting them here in Nigeria, I'm inspired by everything around me, from lifestyle, from the landmarks. So everything at the moment right now is really feeding into the inspiration of what I'm creating. So like right now, I'm very inspired by Nigeria.
And so for you too, Ari, where do you get your inspirations from for your work?
Okay, so I'm not necessarily a visual artist like Deborah. Like she paints, like she uses acrylic. Whereas I am more of, I don't even know how to classify it, but like I'm a curator for the purpose of this. But yeah, of course, everything around me inspires me. Like, I feel like I couldn't really get my authentic creative voice until I moved back to Nigeria. I felt like I needed to be around everything that like fuels me, everything that inspires me, my strongest influences. So yeah, like of course Nigeria, Africa is, a huge part of everything I do.
Right, now Arinola, you've talked about your inspiration and how you get creative with your work. But can you tell us some of the challenges you face? You just said it now that since you moved back to Nigeria, how has it been? How bittersweet has the experience been?
Okay, well, it's been sweet, sweet, but yes, definitely it has bitter parts as well. For the most part, I think I don't really want to dwell on like negatives or problems this morning, but the only thing I will mention that cuts across everything I do, like every sector, art, fashion, is lack of infrastructure. That's like one thing I know definitely affects me and us, and the entire system put together.
All right, so quite an interesting conversation we're having this morning on Breakfast, seeing through the brush of visual artists. And also we have a art curator and a visual artist. Now, that comes to you, Debbie. Where is the line drawn, or how is the relationship for you being a visual artist and having a curator? Do you need a curator to help you with your work? And someone like Arin, where will she come in terms of your work going forward?
Okay, so definitely I need a curator. For this coming exhibition, I definitely needed a curator because I'm coming from the UK, so I'm based in the UK, and having an exhibition here for the first time in Lagos. It's a new scene for me, so I don't really know my way around the art market or scene in Lagos. So definitely Arin has been so helpful guiding me also in terms of what I'm creating as well, just sort of helping me put my ideas, because sometimes as artists we have so many ideas running around and so many things inspire us, and sometimes it's just hard to get that onto canvas. And what Arin has helped me do is sort of like pull from those ideas. So definitely been a blessing to have a curator this time around, especially, yes, my first exhibition in Lagos, so I definitely needed somebody who knew.
Right. That's great.
Wow,
Great.
you came all the way from UK for the exhibition in Nigeria. I mean, you've just clearly convinced me that I should join this field. Looking at it, I mean, artwork nowadays in recent time has become the new oil boom, and I'm wondering, and Debbie, just you can whisper the gist to me, like, really, how lucrative is this business now?
Well, so I'm switching from, I'm an accountant. My 9 to 5 is an accountant, qualified accountant, and it's definitely very different because obviously when you are working in corporate, you know, at the end of the month, you're getting a paycheck, you know what you're going to expect. With art, it's very different because obviously you have to, you rely on the consumers, you know, the lovers of art, the collectors who are going to buy your art. So you can't really actually do some sort of budget or forecast to say, I'm going to make this much. You could do an exhibition and not sell anything, but you could do an exhibition and, you know, sell loads of stuff. But then that's not really the point of creating art for me. I think when I start to create art to make money, then I might start to, if it's not just to make money, but to just to focus on how much I make, I might start to lose what inspires me and how I paint. I mean, luckily for me, I have different streams of income, so I don't have to solely rely on, you know, just art on its own. But I just think that it's just different. That's all I will say, different.
All right, we really have a little time, but before we go quickly, Arin, as she just talked about the money, you can touch about the money part too, but also quickly, being women, 2 women, curator and visual artists in this industry. Arin, your thoughts?
Okay, money part, I will say we're definitely an emerging market, but I mean, we've probably tripled, if not quadrupled, like what it was in the last like 5 to 10 years. Don't really want to put numbers to it, but basically the growth is exponential. So yeah, there's definitely an opportunity there. Women, yeah, it's our time, isn't it?
I would say, girl power.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, big congratulations, and we wish you the very best in your upcoming exhibition in Nigeria. I look forward to actually being there. But thank you so much, Arinola Olowoporoku, who is an art curator, and Deborah Adetoun Adeniyi, who is a visual artist. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time on the program.